What is up, everybody? And today we are at the MF Grand Junction. Something is not a good way to start a video if you're trying to create an MX Bikes YouTube channel like me, because nobody wants to see you wreck. They want to see you succeed. Well, some people might want to see you wreck, but okay. I'm just him. Get on my level. See, look, now we can just cut off the track and I'll be one big happy family. Okay, I'm gonna take this inside. But anyways, this track is great for beginners like me, you know. And it's like Supercrossy, but it's also not Supercrossy. Those jumps have like good space to where you can make mistakes. Like, see how I slid out that corner little and I still hopped up on there? And then, like, it's pretty basic. And then the whoops, they're, for normal people that know how to play MX Bikes, they're not too bad. But for me, they're real bad. It is kind of cool that they get bigger, though, so that you can get a good run in. But, yeah. So, but this track was in real life. And they just recreate. Oh goodness, it's like a Saturday event. I don't know. I didn't get to watch it if it was even recorded. I don't even know. But it's a fun track and it makes bikes, and you can like this jump into the corner. And the berms are real well built to where you don't have to be real technical. And if you like mess them up or something, you can still like recover. And okay. I've not rode a 250 on this yet. So, I don't know how it is on a 250, but I can get around it pretty easy on a 450, so 250s would probably be pretty good on it. I don't really like 250s. I don't know why. They're too weak for me. So, I just ride 450. And, you know, I don't really care to get all, like, sweaty and MX Bikes and all. I just like riding, you know? I don't care if 250 makes me a better rider or not. Oh shoot. Oh man. See? That was a close one. Well, I guess I did wreck, but still. Okay, see, triple. And then these berms the other day I was cooking, but for some reason now I'm not cooking. Oh dude, I have some good ruts going in these berms. And I do recommend putting it on like not crazy amount of deformation, but like 0.75, maybe 50 would help, because then once you get ruts in here, I mean that rut I don't really care for, but it makes you a better rider, but also it can hold you in the berm better. Like here, watch. Okay, well, actually don't watch. Yeah, but it just, yeah. Okay, and I would personally, I like to lean forward and berms like that on like long ones, but I mean it's your choice, you know. You can just figure it out as you play, and like that, so my back end doesn't slide out. But like corners like that, I like to sit on the back and like that. Okay, am I gonna beat my record? No, 43. Not too bad. The world record on here is like probably, I'm pretty sure like a 38 maybe. But don't be expecting to beat no world record. Oh man, that was gonna be a great corner as well. And y'all tell me what y'all think about these graphics I got. I also got the USA, and I think they look real good. I'm a fan of them. And ever since, oh yeah, also, my word of advice is to get some graphics for your bike. Once you get graphics, you're like 10 times better on MX Bikes. I don't know why it works like that, but it just does. I need to adjust my settings a little. I just don't really feel like it. If y'all have seen the new Troy Jam video of the trying like cam settings, I'm gonna try his settings. Pretty sure I got Troy Jan settings on right now, but I'm not sure. See, that corner was pretty good by me. Aw, dude. Oh, I'm just him, bro. Get on my level. And like, if you mess up the rhythm, it's super easy to get back. Because, I mean, it's pretty wide open track and short. Actually, I wouldn't even really call it Supercross. I'll just call it like Arena Cross. But it's still real fun. Oh, goodness. Maybe I need to go in second through there. Yeah, but... And the ruts do form real well on here. Oh, shoot. But you're probably a better rider than me, so... Yeah. Overall, it's a pretty good track. Actually, very good track. Especially for people that are beginners like me. And the NSP London's pretty good. But, yeah. Ah, I almost made it. But, I'm the one riding it, so the ruts on here aren't too good. Because they're kind of everywhere. You know? So... Probably need to reset and just make new ruts. But that's too much work. Okay, I'm gonna try second here. But this is a fun track to just play around on. This would be a good track to do like 100 laps on max deformation or something. I might be doing that. I'm not sure. Okay, hop in here. Oh yeah. It's also lots of grip on this track. Like, it's honestly kind of too much. The front just wants to go up, so you gotta kind of contain it. It's good training though. Okay, rip through there. Okay, don't go over it. I'm having struggles like over steering and understeering, like going over berms and all, but it's probably just skill issue. See how I leaned forward there and it like contained my front end? That's I like to lean forward in these type corners. Oh, I almost willied the whoops. Whoa. Okay, that was kind of weird, but yeah. Okay, on, off, triple, to dragging back. I love this right here, just holding it wide. I'm gonna try this middle rut actually. Okay. I feel like this track is pretty fair. Here, I'm gonna switch up the lines right here on this lap for y'all, just so y'all can see the different lines. Which there's really only 2 different lines, you know? Unless you just roll everything, then there's 3, but still. Okay, see, you triple over that, then you can triple, but you gotta jump into the corner, which, okay. That's why I just don't really like that line, because I'm not good at jumping through. Okay, and then we'll go outside here. And then you can also triple in, which I mess up, and then triple and then single, which I also don't like because you can lose a lot of time being in the air. And then let's see, we'll go outside here. And then the outside berm is just kind of weird. There's like nothing, and there's big, and then there's like nothing. And then here, I've just never took the slime because it's just so slow. You gotta go so wide out. Okay, I'm gonna try these lines again to get like a good perspective on it, because that was a pretty butt lap with them. Okay, see, triple. Okay, we'll double into the inside. Okay, that inside is, I wouldn't really prefer taking it because it's on the whoops, and you normally want to take it outside on the whoops. So, okay, case that a little. Yeah, and then you triple. You just get so much air time. I don't think it's any faster. And then, let's see, we'll go inside here. Okay, just get on the brakes. Oh man, that was almost going to be good, but probably not. Oh, tossed it. Alright, well, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.